got an issue with people pretending they like what they don't. Please don't bring up my issues unless you gon' deal with your own. Please don't try to pretend like you keep it real though. Yeah, it's funny that you got a lot of money, but that money doesn't buy you skills though. I don't care if I am on the billboards, on the killing spree, I'm about to kill more. Got a chain on you pay the mill for. I mean, what?
Yo, what is going on, y'all? It's your boy Vel, back with another Mobile Legends video, and in this video we're going to be talking about solo queuing versus playing with a full team, because like it's a very huge thing. It's a huge difference, and the experience is totally different. So a lot of people know that I don't really play super seriously. I like to play with subscribers. I like to just run around testing out different builds. I really don't take the game too serious, but it, like, when I do try to play serious, like I try to chill at night a lot of times and just grind out the game, try to see where we can get. And so many times I'm paired with people who don't understand how to actually play the game. So if I go a mage or something, they won't know how to deal damage. If I deal damage, they won't know how to support or stay alive. So the other people will be more fed than me, and I get fed very fast. Like, it's just, there's so many problems that I consistently get paired with people who don't know how to play the game. Yet I've been playing with a full team like a lot lately, and we've got like three losses, around 3 losses period, and yet we got like 10-15 wins. And the crazy part about it is we shouldn't have to play as a full team, be in Discord. And I mean, yes, it's a fun experience. Like, if you all have not tried playing with a full team, hopping in Discord, I definitely recommend trying that, because the game is actually fun when you do that. You're not getting paired up with random people. It's a very different experience. Like, it's completely different. But I used to enjoy playing the game solo, but it's very difficult to enjoy playing the game solo when you're getting put with bad teammates, people who just really are clearly not on your level. I thought I was getting put in matches with lower tiers like warriors and stuff, but no, I'm checking their names and stuff, and they're all in masters, which has me wondering, how the heck are some of these people getting to masters, or how am I still in masters? Like, why are they pairing me with people who are not progressing upwards? Am I getting paired with a bunch of lower tier masters or something? Like, I'm just really not getting it when I play solo. But when I play with my team, it's just completely easy. Like, when I play with and one of our teammates are Epic. Like, we were playing with a guy who's Epic. Shout out to you, Super Q. And he's actually a really good player, but like, there's no way we should be able to even play with him. Like, he's the freaking Epic. I shouldn't be able to play with him. And that's a huge flaw in the game. Like, there is really no way I should be able to play with an Epic, because if me and an Epic are in a game together and we're not supposed to be in a game together, who are we going to get matched up against? And who, like, if we get matched up against a higher ranked team like Legends or even more Epics, then it won't be fair to us technically, even though we're not really worried about that. But if we get if a lower team gets matched up against us, if we go against a bunch of people on who are masters, that wouldn't be fair to them. So how is that matchmaking going to work? Because they are allowing us to team up with people who are not in our rank, like who are out of our tier. Because I can't even invite them to a game. Like, you have to set up the lobby differently. Like, you have to have a Grandmaster be like the middleman. So a Grandmaster invites me, and then a Grandmaster invites the Epics, and an Epic can invite a Legend. Like, it's just really, it might not even be their matchmaking that's poor. It might just be the fact that they allow people to team in weird ways. Like, people are finding ways to get around the tier difference and stuff like that. So I hope that they're addressing this in that new patch, because I don't know. We obviously still don't have the patch, which we should have right now. But for some reason we don't. They keep delaying things, they keep messing things up, they keep just blatantly lying. And it's really getting frustrating at this point, because it's a lot of issues going on with the game. It's a lot of issues that I don't really speak about, because I don't put too much of my attention into the negative sides. I, for the most part, stick to the positive sides of things, because I like to keep a positive outlook. But it's just a lot of stuff that's frustrating me, because I see that there's a completely different side to things. Like, before, I'm struggling, I'm losing here, I'm losing like 5 games in a row, then I finally win one, I win one here, then I go back and forth, win, loss, and it all just comes down to a gamble on, is this team, am I going to get paired with a good team or a bad team? Then I play with a full team of people, and it's just like every game we're just destroying, because we can actually talk, communicate, the team actually listens. And the rare moment that when we actually lose is because the team's not listening. that just goes to show you that you need a team that knows what they're doing. You really do need a team that knows what they're doing, and you need a team who you can communicate with. And they've added a new form of communication. But one of the issues that I see happening is I get paired with people all the time who can't even speak English. So what good is being able to talk to people if they can't understand the language? Like, it's really, I'm really not sure how this stuff is going to work, but I find it to be very, very frustrating having to play under certain conditions. And now it's like, now that I've seen what it feels like to play with a full team, actually communicate and enjoy the game like just 100% of the time, like even when we lose, it's not as frustrating because we're losing against some crazy stuff, like some good Fanny players. You can actually see a different side of the game when you play as a full team. Like, I know I've said that a lot, but you can see a completely different side, because more so than worrying about individual trying to do good and trying to carry games and stuff, you can see which players are freaking overpowered. Like Fanny has got to be like the #1 player in the game right now, hands down. She can carry a game by herself, like, and that's like a team's worst nightmare. A good Fanny player is a team's worst nightmare because she can get in and out of places. Like, she can just, there is no escaping from her if she's good. Like, it's just Fanny is a ridiculously good hero, and I don't even think that she necessarily fits within this type of game. I don't think that she fits in this game because there is no just super hard counter to her. Like, there's no hard counter. I know people are saying, people like Chow can counter her and stuff like that, but not really, because she has the mobility to completely avoid Chow for the entire game. She can literally just avoid lanes with Chow. Like, you can't counter somebody who's mobile enough to be on one side of the map and 5 seconds later they're on the other side of the map. Like, how can you counter that? No matter who you get there, like, yes, somebody might be able to stun her, but she could just go to someone who can't stun her because she's fast like that. And all she has to do is just keep bothering the people, keep killing the people who can't do anything about it. Or it's going to just force the whole team to stay together. And if it forces the whole team to stay together, all she has to do is wait for that team to use their crowd control. Then she goes in and give the whole team hell. So it's just so many things. Like, you start to notice how good Fanny is when you play with a full team. And like, honestly, out of our 3 losses, I believe she was in every single game. I'm not gonna lie, I think she was in every single game. And that just goes to show you, like, one, we have struggles countering her, and that's fair because we just started playing together as a team. We're still getting to know each other. We're still getting to know each other's play style. We're still learning each other. We're still learning the game together, and we're still, like, it's like completely relearning the game when you're playing with a full team. But yes, it's even still with these problems, with this learning experience, it's still way better than playing solo queue. And it actually kind of ruined playing the game solo queue for me, honestly, because it's just so much. I don't want to say it's so much easier, but yeah, it definitely is easier playing as a team. And I'm not the type to run from a challenge. Like, yeah, I still enjoy playing solo, but I don't enjoy catching L's. And I catch way less L's when I'm playing as a team because I have people who know what they're doing. Like, we switch up roles. I can play support. I can play ADC. We can switch up. We have another guy who can play ADC. Soul Bash plays ADC, and he's really good. He plays support, and he's really good. Like, you have so many versatile players, and it's just fun. Like, we don't have to play the same heroes because we all know how to play different heroes, and we all can play different roles, and it just completely changes the game. It makes it a very, very fun experience for me. But yeah, this was just really a rant about a lot of different things that's been on my mind lately because I haven't been wanting to make as many videos as I usually have because it's just a lot of these issues that I've been thinking about. A lot of these, I'm actually learning a lot more. I'm learning a lot more than I ever have playing with a team, and it is completely different. Honestly, it's completely different, and that's also one of the things I'm struggling with too, trying to find a balance and a new type of content to create, because I want to create more content, more tips and tricks, but it's like, okay, should I make a tips and tricks video from the perspective of solo queuing, or should I make it from the perspective of the things that I know from playing with a full team? Because that's a totally different side. Or should I just do both? So also, yeah, that's also something I want to talk to you all about. What's your suggestions where that's concerned? Because I can make contents on both sides. Like, I can make a perspective of playing solo queue, or I can make the perspective of playing with a team now, and because different things will work for different type of teams and different people playing solo. So it's like completely different tips and tricks. One tip might not work for a certain group of people, while it'll work for another group of people. And I see that now. That's why there's always that one side complaining, no, this won't work. This won't work. But I've always seen that, yes, this will work because it works for me. But no, it actually won't work if you do that as a full team. And there's so many situations like that. And it's actually shown me that, yeah, there's like two different sides of the game. Like, how can one game have completely two different sides to it? So yeah, let me know what you all think. What should I do in terms of tips and tricks? How many of you are actually playing with a full team, and how many of you play solo queue, so I can get a better gauge of what to focus on a lot more. And I just want to make sure that I'm making the content that helps the most people, or I can actually just make content for both sides. Like, I'll still I still have fun playing the game. Obviously, I'll never stop enjoying playing the game, but it's just a few things I wanted to touch on. I just wanted to touch on a few of the frustrating points, hoping that they fix it, because something has to be done. But yeah, leave your opinions in the comment section. Do you experience the same stuff? Are you going through this stuff? Because I know a lot of people don't play with teams either, and a lot of you all, like, I've been checking out the subscribers and stuff. I've been looking at you all your accounts and stuff, and a lot of you all are taking L's back and forth too. Like, it's a constant. It's really a constant. A lot of you masters, even the legends, people who are solo queuing to legend, like, I definitely commend you because I know the struggle. And it's also another side of the community who has played as a full team the entire time, and they just completely don't understand what it's like to play solo. So it's like two different communities that don't really understand each other. Like, the full team community don't really understand the solo queuing community at all. And it's just like, I'm starting to see two different communities. So I'm somewhere in the middle, just lost, looking for a direction to go. So yeah, basically let me know what you all think in the comment section. Are you solo queuing? Do you play with a full team? What area would you want me to focus on when it comes to the tips, when it comes to the builds and stuff? Because the builds change too. The builds completely change too. So yeah, let me know what you all think. Hopefully this video wasn't too long. I talked about a bunch of different stuff, but I stayed basically within the same type of topic. But yeah, let me know what you all think in the comment section. I hope you all enjoyed the video. Definitely more videos will be coming soon. But yeah, I'm gonna catch y'all on the next one, man. So subscribe to the channel if you're new, and I'll catch y'all on the next one. Peace out.
You don't like me, what the fuck do I care? I get money, what the fuck do I care? I was posted on the block where try to rob and you get shot there. I'm a monster, I'm a goblin, I go hard in, I'm a rocket. I spent 13 on the wallet, just a black card in the wallet. Fuck a car key, plus it started. Thought I told y'all I'm an artist. Got a bad